we're 6 seconds in and I'm already noticing how we're on TV and the headline at the bottom is Bitcoin miner woes risk getting worse after Celsius collapse. Yeah. Pomp stocks. Pomp had a lot of interesting things to say about the job market and about the crypto market. Pretty exciting stuff. I understand the struggles that come with hiring good talent. Let's go.
You've shifted gears to kind of focus on some optimism here at a tough time for the industry, focusing on not just, the trouble in the...
So we're 6 seconds in and I'm already noticing how we're on TV and the headline at the bottom is Bitcoin miner woes risk getting worse after Celsius collapse. Yeah. So they just have to broadcast all of that out there about Celsius collapse. I'm sure the week before it was about 3 Arrows, and the week before that it was probably Luna and all this other stuff. So once again, the media kind of giving the warning bells about stay away from crypto, right? They just had to do it that way because honestly, this has nothing to do with Celsius, but they have to talk about how there's this terrible collapse. Anyways, I digress. 6 seconds in, and that's what I notice is that the media is already like pumping the fear. So let's continue.
Pricing here, but as prices go down, jobs start to dry up. So you launched a new company here that really focuses on those jobs, and I'm curious as to how many you're actually seeing.
It's not the way it goes.
Yeah, thanks for having me. If you think of the job market, one of the biggest problems in the world right now is that the global debt to GDP and also in the US debt to GDP is skyrocketing. And everyone always focuses on the debt side of the equation. Hey, how can we stop taking on more debt?
Skyrocketing.
But there's another side of the equation, which is how do we grow GDP faster? And obviously job creation is a key piece to that. And so our idea 18 months ago was basically how do we get the best people in the world working on the fastest economic sector from a speed and growth standpoint. And that tends to be the Bitcoin and crypto industry.
Hold it right there. So Pomp just said that the crypto space is the economic sector. Last time I checked, the blockchain space was the blockchain space. It was crypto. I understand that he wants to align it with being about economics because he's a big Bitcoin proponent. But if we're going to create something that is truly going to be separate from the old systems, we have to start thinking about it in terms of new systems. So I can appreciate Pomp's audience and who he's talking to in terms of being on TV and whatnot. I really think though that when it comes to talking about crypto, you have to stop putting in the same categories as current stuff. We gotta start putting into some new things. That's all. My thoughts on that. Here we go.
Now, of course, as market prices go down, Bitcoin's drawn down 70% since about November of last year. There are plenty of companies that are doing hiring freezes or layoffs, but there's still tons and tons of companies that are hiring. And so just in the last 18 months, we've helped over 1,000 people get a job in the industry.
Whoa.
And we've been doing a lot of kind of corporate training, both for crypto native firms, but also...
Okay, just hold it right there. So just to be clear about what you're looking at here, Inflection Points is his company that he's invested in, and he's they're just showing some stats about the 700 plus job market placement hires, the students trained, and 100 plus direct placements. A little confused that we've got 3,300 trained students, but only 800 hires or direct placements in total. By those stats, it looks like a good third of those students they trained didn't even get jobs. What's up with that?